everyone, so today I'm gonna be moving over there. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm back with a new video. Woo! I'm back with a new video for y'all. So I have realized I've been through a lot of hair colors. People have been asking me, hey, weren't you blonde? Yeah. Hey, weren't you brunette? Yeah, I am. Hey, weren't you a redhead? Yeah. I've been through it all. I would just like to share my experiences with y'all, cause don't do what I did, okay? Okay. My hair was completely untouched before 2013, okay? It was healthy, it was beautiful, it was shining, it was like amazing. But you know, shit happens. I'd just like to start off by saying the main reason I changed my hair wasn't because of myself. And you should never do that. That's stupid. I changed it because a guy I liked said he would only date blondes. So as you can see, I had lots of chances of getting with this dude. That was great. Yeah, blonde as can be. Like, if you're happy with your hair color, just don't do it. Also, disclaimer, if this video has a lot of noises and bird sounds that sound like pterodactyls, it's because I live in Africa. Okay, so this is my natural hair color. It's a very dark brown. In 2013, I got a couple of highlights at the back of my head just to make it a little bit lighter, you know, after I found out that this dude wanted me to turn into a blonde. I'll insert a couple pictures, like, as I'm saying this, I'll insert, like, boom, boom, boom. So, I did a couple of highlights, nothing too serious. Then a couple months went by and I just started doing more and more and more until my hair was like a nice dark to light brown ombre. Like, I mean, kind of like it was kind of like this. So like you can see a difference, but it's not that big of a deal. Fall 2014 comes along and I just decided to take it a step further, right? Many shades lighter than it actually is. My hairdresser in Mexico, he was like the best. Shout out to you, Julio. He would do everything. He would warn me that if I did it too light, then I would look like a whore. I just didn't do it as light as I wanted it to be, but I still did it lighter than it was. It turned into a really light brown, but it still wasn't blonde. And he tried to convince me that it was blonde, and I was like, who are you trying to trick, Julio? I spent a lot of time in the sun because my school, where everyone would chill, was the soccer field, and the soccer field is obviously exposed to sunlight. So we would just chill pretty much like this, and well, obviously my hair changed color because the sunlight freaking screwed it up. So I was Ronald McDonald for a couple days. Yeah, literally Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I had red hair, like red, yeah, bright red hair. People were like, what, weren't you like a brunette, like just 2 seconds ago? I just wanted to change it back, so I changed it back to light brown, and then it stayed like this, and it was pretty and cute. But still, the guy was like, no, that's not blonde. I just continued on with my life. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I kind of was liking that hair color. In my opinion, it's probably the prettiest hair color I've had. I was really liking it, but you know what? 2015 was the year that I would change. February comes along, and if you guys have seen my someone spiked my drink video, that I colored my hair a week. No, party was on a Friday, and I dyed my hair on a Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. That week rolls up, that's when I was like, I need to be a blonde. Like, trying to become a blonde for so long, and like, I still haven't gotten what I wanted. So I get the lightest color on the booklet, and I'm like, Julio, today's the day that I'm gonna be a fucking Barbie doll, okay? Picture this, just me, his assistant, and my mom and me in the salon, and they're all trying to convince me to not do it. Tried to convince me for an hour that I was gonna look bad, that I was gonna look ratchet, that I was gonna look like a tiny little prostitute. And he did it. He did it. So then I walk over, like I have my little towel on, I couldn't see my hair color yet, and I take it off, and there was no difference between my hair and my skin color. What is this? Like, is this a beige? Well, little did I know that blonde, when it's wet, it gets dark and well, that blonde, that shade of blonde, which let me just tell you, was yellow, turned into like a skin color when it was wet. He dries it out. I am so in love that I'm finally a freaking blonde. Like, let me just... I was so excited. Like, this was like my time to be alive. It was literally a yellow, not a blonde, a yellow. So the next day at school, I've been telling my friends that I became a blonde, and they're all waiting. When you walk in my old school, the only way to get to the high school and middle school building, yeah, the building, dude. So the only way to get to the building was if you walked down a long hallway, and the building was facing this hallway so you could see who was coming. So it's just like a runway, so I would strut that shit. So my best friend decided to tell everyone in the whole building, everyone, when I say everyone, I mean everyone. I mean 6th to 12th grade was literally staring out the window just waiting for me to come by. I was so embarrassed. Like, I stepped out of the bus and I see all those people. Like, I get closer and closer and closer, and I just see my best friend like running down the stairs and like just running to hug me, and she's like laughing so hard, and I'm like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Like, you know, like, I thought this was great. She's like you are brighter than the sun. Like, the pollution in Mexico City is it makes everything so great that I was brighter than the sun. Like, people were actually like concerned. And I'm there and I'm flipping my hair and I'm feeling myself. These tiny girls that had like beef with me, they would just like literally walk into my classroom just to look like, look at her hair, like, look at her hair, like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, these people don't think it's like blonde yet, you know? So that day, I remember me and all my friends, we were just so cool, you know, that we would just like skip class. I remember we skipped almost the whole day of classes, and we spent 3 hours under the freaking sun. I mean, it was polluted in the morning, like at 7 a.m., but like at like 10 a.m. it was already like shining bright. So I decided to tan. So me and my great functioning brain decided to tan in the sun a day after I got my hair done. If you think a little, you'll know that like your hair color is gonna change. I'm in the sun and like my friends are like, Teddy, like, isn't it better if you just come to the shade like a little while, just like so your hair doesn't get thick? What? Like, what the fuck just happened? They take pictures of my hair. I didn't know Julio had done highlights to my hair, okay? I thought it was just one color. The yellow turned orange. Orange, like a pumpkin pie orange. And the highlights that were blonder, yeah, they turned silver, not even gray, silver, like they were shining, like they were like glittery. By the end of the day, everyone just came out of class and just saw me. Like, literally their thought was like, oh, I didn't think it could get any worse. I screwed up big time, and the party was coming up, and my friend that I hadn't seen in so long was coming, and I didn't want him to think that I was like this moron. Go back to the salon, which was an hour and a half away from my house. Like, it was on the other side of town, and I drove all the way there because, you know, like, I had to get this fixed. He fixed it, and thankfully he did it in time so that that Friday, it was Valentine's Day, I was able to go and do my photo shoot with my friends. Let me just put some of those pictures right here. So I was able to do that, and I was really happy with it. Then my hair decided to grow, you know, like, cause what hair does that, you know? Like, I didn't think that would happen. And it was a duo color, and people were calling me Duracell cause I looked like a little Duracell battery. And then the only time I actually got a nice tone of blonde that was actually blonde was here in South Africa, and it was actually pretty cool. Like, check it out, like, you know, like, just check it, dude. And then I decided to go back to brunette and not be a dipshit anymore. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you can learn anything from this video, don't bleach your hair and go to the sun. Also, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below, share, subscribe, and do all that jazz. And also follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!